Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. I'm doing something a little different. I'm on lunch. I go to lunch usually from 2 to 3, which is late for most people. And I've seen people do this. I've seen Sandom Todd do this. Don't mind the wind if you hear wind. It's very warm today. And I've seen people do this, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to try it. So I'm doing a little video on my phone. Hopefully the quality is up to par compared to my 720p camera. And yeah, so this is a video response to the GamerGodsFail, aka Darian Garnett. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name correctly. He's a nice guy. His about section on his YouTube channel is very funny. It says, I'm a lispy biased gamer. He has a lisp, and to hear him say he's a lispy biased gamer made me chuckle. He said that men think he's retarded and women find him adorable because of his lisp. So he has a good sense of humor, so I like that about him. And he puts a lot into his videos. They're very homemade feeling, kind of like mine, except he actually edits them where I just don't care. I just do whatever. So I figure my voice will hopefully get me through most of it. Lucky you. So his last video, I'm opening the windows further, sorry guys. His last video was a question about gaming evolving, and how if you look at he had showed a great little bunch of pictures from, let's say, you know, the 8-bit to the 16-bit, the 16-bit to the 32-bit, the 32-bit to the 64-bit, and up and up and up. And if you look at the, you know, every year of gaming, or every generation of gaming, I should say, it gets better and better, obviously, but the jump is getting less and less drastic in terms of quality and with graphics. I left a comment on his video that, and I'm going to repeat this, the human eye can only see so much detail. So at the point where the 360 and the PS3 were, was a nice point, and it was a fairly big jump from the Xbox and the PS2. You know, the quality and the textures really looks good on the PS3 and the 360. The jump now to the Xbox One and the PS4, it's nice as well, but it's diminishing in terms of the gap. So I think eventually the gap is just going to keep shrinking because the human eye can only see so much. I also feel he had touched upon the Oculus Rift and the Morpheus and virtual reality gaming. I think that's something that I don't know if I'm going to like that too much. I don't know if it's going to be gimmicky for me. Like, I never got on the whole 3D craze, but sorry guys, the windows are open and I'm in a pretty shitty area, so you know, you're gonna hear a lot of weird stuff. You're lucky you don't hear ambulances and police cars and people fucking shooting each other outside. So with the virtual reality, I find it interesting. I know I get nauseous or car sick. I don't like fast rides and roller coasters as well, so I don't know if this will be, you know, geared towards me. I would like to try it one day, definitely, especially when they really have put it out there a lot and it's up to snuff and developed and fine-tuned is what I'm trying to get at. He was saying he doesn't really put that in the same genre as gaming because you're not controlling something with a, you know, controller. You're using your mind and your vision and your head, and he feels that's a kind of a different offshoot. I kind of get what he was saying with that, and I agree, though I do think it could be implemented into gaming, and has been implemented into gaming. But yeah, it's definitely diminishing. I think the gaps are getting smaller and smaller in terms of graphic quality, and they're just going to keep getting smaller and smaller because the human eye can only see so much texture and so much detail. Let alone, I sit 12 feet away, I think, roughly from my television, and 12 feet is pretty far. So, I mean, if I look at something that's 480i, for instance, which I know this isn't graphics, this is resolution, but if I look at like standard def TV and I look at 1080, I can see the difference. If I look at 720 and then 1080, I don't see that much of a difference. So if things are just getting smaller and smaller, I don't think I'll really see much of a difference. When I sit closer, I could definitely see Battlefield and Rise, and all these games have a nice shine to them. But that, wow, look at that, isn't there like it was for me with the 360. So let's that's really it. I just wanted to kind of give my 2 cents about the whole matter. I think GamerGodsFail is a very funny, quirky channel. He only has like 60 or 70 subs. He definitely deserves more, especially with the work and the thought he puts into his channel. It's got a homemade feel, but I like it. It feels very much like when you watch and don't take this offensively, Darian. It has like a B-movie type feel where you know he's putting work into it, but it's got a little edge to it, like a Sega CD game. So, thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Tell me what you think in the comments. A, about me doing a video like this on lunch, and B, about the evolution of game graphics and how the gap is, to me at least, diminishing. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.